Joseph.
I'm Lexi.
And I'm Brianna.
And these are your final bullet points of the school year. This was my first year at Bullitt East High School, and I'm glad to say that it's been the best but most busy year of my high school career. Events such as Halloween in a Hall has made this year so much better. Hopefully everyone was able to attend the event. Maybe you were even able to meet a couple of friends along the way. Let's take a quick moment to look back at Halloween in the Halls and congratulate ourselves for making this year's Halloween in the Halls such a great success.
This year's prom was definitely one for the books. Prom was not only full of crazy dancing, but it was also full of finding unique ways to take prom pictures when it's pouring rain outside. This year's prom theme was also very unforgettable because it was traveling around the world, and honestly, you couldn't miss the huge Eiffel Tower in the center of the room. But one of the most special parts of the magical night was Ashley Gauthier being crowned prom queen and Clay Williams being crowned prom king. Overall, it was a night that none of us will ever forget.
Leaving a place you call home is always a saddening experience. You grow so comfortable with the people you share times with. Bullitt East is and has been a home to many of us, not just students, but to the faculty as well. Some teachers we have been so grateful to have here for many years, and we are even grateful to have only had some for one. We would like to say thank you for creating Bullitt East into something better than it was before each of you came, and for making memories with each of us here too. We would like to say thank you and to the best of wishes to what's next to come for our teachers that will be leaving us next year, which are Mr. Witten, Ms. Heller, Mr. Osborne, Mr. Whitfield, and Mr. Mullins. We hope Charger Nation will forever be a home to you all, and we can't thank you all enough for the tremendous impacts you all made.
This year, the senior projects changed dramatically, causing a huge uproar throughout the entire school. I'm pretty sure I even heard of a petition being started by the seniors just to get rid of them. But anywho, the senior projects were just a mess this year, with nearly half of the seniors failing them and having to redo them all over again. It was just bad. But luckily the seniors that failed and had to redo it finally passed and are going to be walking the line. But this is certainly not the last you'll be hearing of the senior project problems, because as far as I know, we're doing the same thing again next year. Yay.
Greek Games, just like Halloween in the Halls, was a great success this year. One of my favorite parts about Greek Games this year was the tug-of-war that took place, and it just astonishes me how well Bullitt East was able to get this heavy populated school together to make Greek Games possible. I had many friends and classmates excited for the event and gave me a few hints along the way of what was going to happen, and it's nothing that I'm used to, so I'm glad it's something new, something that I was able to experience this year.
So remember back in December when we were supposed to get some snow but didn't. Then it randomly hit in January through March. And you can't deny that you were happy to get some snow days in between those months, but man, are you dreading it now. Our original last day of school was scheduled to be on May 25th. Don't think about it too hard, guys, because yes, we could have already been out of school and on with our summer, but here we are still stuck in school till June 8th. This year, we have had a total of 8 days off due to our weather. One of them was even for something as goofy as flooding. Yet I know many of us are ready for summer, especially seniors, because you're ready to graduate, and just because being able to start saying, I'm in college now, sounds exciting. But as dreading as these next few 7:20 a.m. start times are, try to make the most of these last few days as we have together, especially seniors, and enjoy them. Oh, and to excite you all a little bit more, the first day of school is August 8th, so have a good summer. Coming from a senior year was one of my best years at Bullitt East. There's many things I have learned throughout my years at East, and I still continue to learn things throughout my last year that I wish I learned a little sooner. Because of that, and I'm sure many of you other seniors wish you would have had some advice going into senior year as well, we have put together a little video for juniors with some advice as you head into your final year of high school. And following that will be Trevor with the Red Zone Sports Report.
My advice for juniors going into senior year would be to get out your comfort zone and to join different clubs and organizations, like go and join Greek Games, play in that, and do things that you wouldn't normally do. And it's a lot of fun.
My advice for incoming seniors next year is make friends with teachers like Mr. Tackett, so you really don't ever have to show up to class. You could just kind of chill in one of their rooms.
Don't be a lazy bum, or and wait until second semester, do everything.
Yeah, just cram everything last minute like me and worry about paying for college because you have really bad grades.
Make sure you talk to as many people as possible. There's a lot of people you probably never thought you'd ever hit it off with, but they end up being some of your best friends. So
Don't listen to any kids that are bad influence on you and they can make you do bad things.
If you want to challenge yourself more going into senior year, try taking JCTC courses.
Well, basically, just finish your assignments, pay attention to the teacher, and you'll do good.
My advice is to stay calm and don't be so stressed about what you're doing. Just get through it.
Apply for as many scholarships as you can when it comes to the college process.
Okay, the advice I would give the junior class who are about to become seniors is, number one, have fun. Senior year, have fun. Soak it all up. Go to all the games, go to all the dances, go to all the activities, get involved in everything. Senior year goes by so fast. If you haven't done it by the end of first semester, do it second semester. But have fun. I mean, have the right kind of fun, but have fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's the last time that all of you all will be in the same building together for the rest of your life. So have fun with it. Go to senior dance. Go to all those fun things. Second of all, start saving your money this summer. Mow a lot of grass, do a lot of dishes, whatever it takes, because senior year is expensive. There's cap and gown, there's class shirts, there's maybe, cross our fingers, we might have a senior trip again if we can make that happen. It can be expensive. Get all your work done early, all your groundwork for your scholarships, for what school you're going to go to. Just get it all in early. Don't stress. Don't freak out. Just have fun, enjoy your friends, and have a good time. And if you need anything, come see me. And to my graduating seniors, it's been great having you guys. A lot of y'all I've known since probably 5th or 6th grade. You've kind of grown up getting to know me. I've grown old getting to know you. Just be good, be safe, be smart, go do big things in this world, and just know that I love you.
I'm Trevor, and let's dive right into the final Red Zone Sports Report of the year. The baseball and softball teams played in their district games last week, so let's go over how they did in those games. The softball team played their first district game against Jeffersontown at Fern Creek, and they sadly lost that by a score of 2-1. In baseball, they played against Whitfield Academy and destroyed them by winning with a score of 16-0. Then the boys played Fern Creek for the 24th District Championship and won by a score of 7-1. They weren't done yet because they got regionals and they already kicked off. On Monday, they played Fairdale and won by a score of 8-2. Congrats to them being the district champs, and if you want to see how they did, go to khsaa.org and look under scores and schedules and go to baseball for both of these to see how they did in regionals.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
This year in sports has been a wild one, so let's go over the seasons. In football, the boys had an alright season with a record of 4-7, but lost to Covington Catholic in the first round in the 5A Bowl. In soccer, the boys and girls had great seasons, but the girls brought home the title of district champions in the 24th district. In basketball, the girls had a great season with the record of 18-13 and making it to the 24th district championship, but lost. And the boys had a decent season with the record of 15-16 and sadly losing in the first round of districts in overtime. In softball, the girls was an up and down season. They didn't have a good season with the record of 9-18 and losing in the first round of district. On the other hand, the baseball team had a very good season with the record of 26-8 and won their district championships. Congrats to all of our Bullet sports teams, whether you had a great season or not so great season. We are proud of you, how you guys did, and good luck in the next season. Now on to this season's last Red Zone scoreboard.
Hey, I'm Austin, and welcome to the last electoral dysfunction of the year. For more than 100 years, Jack Johnson's legend as the first black heavyweight boxing champion has been undisputed, but his legacy had been tarnished by a racially tainted criminal conviction. He was criminally convicted in 1913 for transporting a white woman across state lines. It haunted Johnson well after his death in 1946 and motivated politicians and celebrities for years to advocate for a pardon, however symbolic. On Thursday in the Oval Office, Johnson truly found an unexpected champion, President Trump. Although his own record on civil rights has come under question, often harshly, Mr. Trump, flanked by boxing champions and Sylvester Stallone, the actor who brought the case to his attention, signed an order pardoning Johnson. For the last electoral dysfunction of the year, I figured I'd be a little more lighthearted and read to you some of Trump's, quote, best tweets of his election. Starting with number 5. Sorry, losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest. And you all know it. Please don't feel so stupid or insecure. It's not your fault. Number 4. It's freezing snowing in New York. We need global warming. Of course. Number 3, if Obama resigns from office now, thereby doing a great service to the country, I will give him free lifetime golf at any one of my courses. Sounds like a deal, President. At Katy Perry. Katie, what were you thinking when you married loser Russell Brand? There's a guy who has got nothing going. What a waste. I can't agree more. And number 1, the best tweet he has ever tweeted. Quote, I have never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke. Now here's to Andrew with Plugged In.
Well, Andrew, it looks like we finally made it to the final level of Charger News.
That's right. Now all we have to do is just beat the final boss of Plug that is Plugged In. I'm Andrew.
I'm Jacob.
And let's beat this game already. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time that I leave this studio. Unfortunately, I can't really tell you all the games that are coming out anymore, but you know what? I'll give you a special treat. Here are the top 5 games that are coming out 2018. Number 1, Detroit Become Human. What truly defines humanity? Well, let's see. Your actions can easily decide that for yourself. As you play as 3 different individuals, all 3 cybernetic people, who basically can easily decide the entire fate of the entire race. Number 2, Vampire. Play as a doctor in the times when plagues were basically everywhere. But due to the fact you're a vampire, you have to make decisions in which can easily decide the entire fate of that small little town of yours. Number 3, Black Ops 4. Do I really need to say anything? After all, let's face it, everyone loves those shooter games, and something tells me this ain't gonna be different. Number 4, Red Dead Redemption 2. You already know what I'm gonna say about this game. It's amazing, it's awesome, and if you want to learn more about it, go back to watching the previous Charger News channels, and you won't be disappointed. And number 5, Spider-Man. Yep, that's right. We're talking about a Marvel game that may or may not be canon to the series, but at this point, I'm pretty sure it ain't. So, let's just face it. We're just going to enjoy swinging around cities back to 4th. Now, I'll give the show to Jacob, as I am out of here.
2017 and 2018 had a variety of movies to offer us moviegoers. Today, we're going to count down the top 5 movies that came out during our school year and the top 5 movies that are yet to come out. Number 5, Wonder Woman. The female DC superhero is here to kick some butt. Number 4, Star Wars. Kylo Ren, still pretty mad. Number 3, It. The killer clown, not Ronald McDonald, just your normal, average, everyday killer clown that hides in the sewers. Number 2, Deadpool 2. You thought the first one was good? This one might even be better. Nope. And number 1, the number 1 movie that came out during this school year, Avengers Infinity War. The Infinity Gauntlet is pretty powerful, and Thanos is still on the move. And now we're going to talk about the top 5 movies that are going to be coming out sometime in the future. Number 5, Tag. You remember that one game y'all used to play with your friends? Tag? You probably still do. Well, these guys are still playing it years and years later. Number 4, The Meg. You thought Jaws was scary. Looks like a new shark is back to take the throne. Hopefully Jaws can Hopefully Jaws can top this one. Number 3, Venom. One of Marvel's most interesting and scariest villains are coming to the big screen in his own solo movie. Number 2, The Incredibles. The Incredibles are back with a new story and a new villain and some crazy superpowers that are yet to come. And number 1, Jurassic World 2, The Fallen Kingdom. Just after the destruction of the first park, we are now back with more dinosaurs and they are in danger of a volcano that is about to erupt that may wipe out the entire human race. Looks like there's a lot of movies to look forward to that's coming up in the future. Now back to the studio.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Lexi.
I'm Austin.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Joseph.
I'm Trevor.
I'm Jacob.
And guess what? We finally don't have to do this stuff anymore, which means we're finally free.